Hey guys, welcome to the Rhino. I've been getting a lot of negative comments about my plant. Look, he's fine, okay? It always looks like this. I wore him like once, twice a week. It's fine. He's always looked like he's on the edge. He's like my granddad, okay? It just won't go. I could just stop feeding it, but look, we're talking about my plant here. If you want me to water my plant, it's gonna cost you 10,000 views, all right? This video gets 10K, I'll water my plant. Time is of the essence, people. So I've had an epiphany. My epiphany being is that I'm turning 30 next year, and you know, what have I done? I went to like 2 or 3 freshers parties when I was at uni. This is my last chance to go to a freshers and do it properly, all right? So that is what I'm doing, because when you turn 30, things are just going to change. I know I'm going to get a mortgage when I'm 30, and I know kids are going to start popping up from somewhere, and I just can't be bothered with that life. So this is my last chance to get in with the cool kids. Maybe I'll be the cool kids, because I'm the older one now. So people will be looking up to me. They'll be going, "Oh, Rhino, you have so much life experience." And, you know, people might be questioning, you're like 10 years older than a lot of these people. But there's mature students. I could just pretend to be one of them. My story is actually that I'm an Australian, and that I've come over to the UK, and I'm practicing my English accent. So that'll be fun. And people find Australians sexy, so I could come across as sexy. I want to make it quite clear though that I'm not going to these freshers parties to pull. I'm not, you know, a weird, you know, DiCaprio sort of guy. I mean, I guess I'm a bit like Leonardo DiCaprio, but not, you know, the girls that he gets with are 25, not 18, 19. That's too young for me. 25, you know, I'm 29. 25 probably wouldn't be that, but I don't know why I'm explaining this to you. You guys know this already. You know I'm going to freshers to get wild. And I just, you know, want someone to talk to. Now, in order to appear cool at this freshers party, I Googled what the top phrases are that Gen Z use. And I've come up with a little list here, and I will explain what the word is and then a little definition. So we've got cap, you know. Are you wearing a cap? That's what that's short for. Glow up. Whoa, the Rhino is on a glow up. His career is flying. His career is escalating. It's glowing up. We've got GOAT. You know, a lot of people say, who's the GOAT? Is it Ronaldo or Messi? Well, it's the Rhino. No, I'm just going off what the comments say. I get a lot of comments saying I'm a GOAT. And I am a Rhino, but I respect the GOAT. High key. I guess that's like the opposite of low key. So, like, you know, we'll keep this party on the low key. But this is high key. So, you know, when the Rhino gets there, the party will be high key. Slay. Oh, yeah, that's short for transportation, you know. To get from one place to another, you slay there. It comes from Father Christmas and his sleigh. Vibing. Yeah, man. That's what I'll be using a lot. That phrase. The Rhino's just vibing on the couch. The Rhino is just vibing in the kitchen. Sort of, he's vibing with the cool kids over there. Look at them all having the Rhino. They're proper vibing with him. The Rhino brings the vibe. Lit. Rhino's hat is lit. And dank. I don't really know what dank is. Sounds a bit like wank. Dank. I'm pretty sure dank is like disgusting, like that. Oh, look at that filthy drink that the Rhino's just made himself. It's got loads of spirits in it, loads of alcohol. It's proper dank. He drank his dank. That's what I'll be saying. So I stroll up to the party. I'm in my black skinny jeans, I've got my Puma shoes on, I've got my Rhino blazer, and this MAGA t-shirt here. For when they see this, they'll know he is a party animal. Rocked up, said, "Hey guys, what's going on?" And I got chatting to this one guy, really sound. He was studying sports science. I told him that I was studying computer science, because, that's what you do. Told him I was an Aussie. He was like, "Oh, you've not got the accent." And I said, "Yeah, well, I'm practicing for my English." And he said, why are you practicing your English accent if you're studying computer science? It's not like you're doing acting and you're doing it for a skill. And then I just sort of broke down and then just sort of went, "Yeah, wow, mate, I'll tell you what bloody got me doing this accent. The millennials. I was chatting to one of them millennials earlier, and then they started telling me that my Aussie accent shit, so I had to start doing an English accent." He didn't believe me, thought I was a bit weird, just sort of left. And then I got chatting to this other guy who wanted to do a shot of Sambuca with me, and I was like, "Yeah, all right, mate, let's do it." And he said to me, he was like, "Rhino, you're proper sound, you." And I was like, "Cheers, mate." Didn't say that when I took the shot of Sambuca off him, then immediately threw up in his shoes. Bloody twat. Oh, I used to be able to do an Australian accent. Come on, mate. My strength, mate. My bikini's left out back. There's green on my screen. There's a big rivalry between millennials and Gen Z. As a millennial myself, I sort of feel like I have to side with them, but it is sort of getting to a point now where I am starting to become bitter that they are so much younger than me. I would do anything to be in my early 20s again. My 20s aren't even over, and I'm already wishing I was in my 20s, like early 20s. It sucks. Gen Z, you have no idea what's coming. For you, probably a war, I don't know. I mean, if you're involved in a war, then the millennials are as well. Bloody twats. Going around ruining everything. Well, it's the boomers, actually. If anything, we all need to unite and fight these boomers. Boomers are people that are just, like, well old, I assume. Like 50 plus. Do you just sort of become a boomer when you hit the age of 50? Or is that like a generational thing? I should have asked these questions whilst I was there, really. But yeah, the party was getting wild now. And people started saying, "Oh, do you have any party tricks? Like, what can you do? Come on, people." And I was just straight up on that table. Stood on the coffee table in the living room, everyone looking. No, I didn't get my cock out. That's probably what you're all thinking and laughing. I did do that when I was actually at uni, but not now. But yeah, they were like, "Oh, what's your party trick, Rhino?" I was like, "Well, actually, I know all the words to bonkers." How do you like that? And they were like, "Right, okay then. I wake up every day as a daydream. Everything in my life ain't what it seems. I wake up just to go back to sleep. I act real shallow when I'm in too deep. All I care about is sex and violence, a heavy bass line. No one really knows that word. Is my cup of silence. Everybody says that I've got to get a grip, so I let so-and-so give me the slip." Now, there are obviously words in that people don't know, but it's a universal thing. We've all understood it. Yeah, it was harder to do in the Australian accent, I must admit. But people loved it. They thought I was sick. Well, they didn't, actually. They said, "What the fuck was that?" And then they said, what are you even doing here? And you're just a weirdo, mate. And I said, look, this is a uni house party, okay? Everyone should be accepting everyone. Doesn't matter who you are. It's 2024. Age, gender, sex, race, none of it matters anymore, right? Let a guy go to a party and have a good time. It is a skill. It is a skill. Not everyone can rap to bonkers. So that was the point where I realised that I was too old to be there, and I just started crying. So yeah, that is what happened, all right? If you are someone that's Gen Z and you are watching this now and you think, "Rhino, you can come to our party whenever you want." Well, no, I don't care, mate. Don't invite me. Well, invite me. I might pop my head through the door. I don't know. Probably not though, probably not. All I know for a fact is that I'm having a house party at my flat this weekend, and only people that live and breathe Dizzy Rascal and Chipmunk are going to be allowed to come, all right? So it's going to be sick, it's going to be out of control. Right then, see you later, little rhinos.